Okay, so now we want to talk a little bit about course communication. I've always said you could ask me any questions at the end of these videos so far. Now you'll be able to. So the main way to get in touch with me is email, bdunnington @lee.edu. I will always use this email to contact you, and I will always be emailing your Lee College email. So you want to make sure you know what that email is and that you are checking it. I have already sent out announcements to the class. You should have received those. Those are just generic, everyone announcements. So it's just the generic everyone announcements, and then you are, I might also send emails to just you in particular. So you want to make sure you're aware of those. Otherwise, everything through the class, all material will be posted and run through Blackboard. You can get there through the Lee logins website, or just directly elearn.lee.edu is the URL. You can also call me or text. My mobile is posted up there. I'm not going to say it. And there's my office phone number as well. Feel free to call or text. If you communicate with me, I need to know your name. I don't have you saved in my address book. I don't know who you are. We will need to schedule phone conversations. Text should be short questions, stuff that has concrete answers, not really open-ended discussions. So like if something is broken on Blackboard, if I say something should be available and it's not there, or it's supposed to be due at a certain time and it's due at the wrong time, great thing to text me, asking me when something is due, asking me, when is the test, when is this going to happen, how do I do number 2 on the homework, where's it? You said there's 4 participation questions, I can only find 3. Those sorts of things are great for text messages. Should I drop the class? Not great for text. We can move that to a phone conversation, an in-person conversation, whatever works for you. I do have a toddler at home, so she has a tendency in daycare. She does have a tendency to get sick and kind of throw wrenches into my schedules. So if I miss a message or I'm slow to respond, just send a follow-up. I promise I'm not purposefully ignoring you. Sometimes things can get a little zany at home, and so just let me know if I miss something. I will also have student hours available, time for us to always talk in person. So Wednesday is our on-campus day. And so this is my schedule on Wednesday. So 11 to 1 is always going to be lab time. We'll do other activities in there that we'll talk about here. And so there's certainly small questions can always be asked there, right? If you've got little questions here or there, we can always talk about that in person. Every Wednesday afterwards, I will be available for student hours. I will be available to talk about any questions you might have. I realize that's the wrong room number. It's going to be in room 230, where we will be able to meet. That's the classroom that we're going to use for after kind of lab activities and other classroom-based activities during the lab time. So we'll always be able to use that room. We'll always be able to meet in there. After that, I do have a class at 2. I have another class to teach at 2. And then afterwards, I'm once again available 5:30 to 6, guaranteed. So you'll note there's some windows that are available and some that are marked as student hours. The difference of that is student hours means I'm guaranteed to be available to students. I will be in room 230 basically after class every time on Wednesday. If you stick around, we can always talk. I will always be available to you as a student. Available means I'm also available to my boss. So those are times if they want to meet with me, if someone else on campus wants to meet with me, faculty are meeting with each other, their student organizations. Those are windows of time that I'm on campus and around. So I'm never going to be in one particular building. I'm never guaranteed to be available to meet with you. But those are times when, if you want to meet, we could ask to schedule. We could look to set up an appointment during those times. Outside of this, we can also set up meetings on other days. If you're on campus on other days, you can look. I have my schedule. We can certainly talk about that. This is Wednesday, the day you're guaranteed to be on campus with me for this class. So if you ever do want to meet, also we can meet virtually via like WebEx and stuff like that if you want to do that. If you now have any questions, you can know how to get in contact with me with those questions. And with that, I think from here on out, oh no, we're still gonna say high level. We've got one more high level kind of course concept, and then we'll get into a bit more granular different parts of the class. If you have any questions, let me know. Email, call, text, whatever. Talk in person on Wednesday. Anything you want, I am available. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, see you next video.